We're not trying to fix your whole entire life tonight. The only thing that we are going to do is to help you through and create one moment at a time. And that right there is enough for you to build on. Okay? So, greetings, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to this evening Sip and Soothe Reset. This is your place to truly release and be at ease. This is your physician guided meditation with Tea Ritual, and I am your host on this journey. I am Dr. Michelle Clay, and you know that is Michelle like Obama, Clay like Cassius. I'm both a physician, certified holistic health counselor, and clinical nutritionist. But the real thing is, I am a woman just like you who is fabulously over 40, phenomenally 50 plus, as a matter of fact, and helping you while helping myself to maneuver this midlife transitions and all the transitions that come with it with grace and ease through, of course, relax and escape to wellness in the cup, premium loose leaf herbal teas, this Sip and Soothe Reset, and other programs. But let's get into it. How are you? How are you for real? How was your day? And don't just say fine. If you're not okay, it's okay. If you are not okay. And I remember a quick little story time when my daddy was really sick and his tumor had grown so large in his larynx or voice box that it was cutting off his airway and he had to get a trach put in. And so that's when they cut a hole here to the trachea, bypassing having to breathe through the nose and the mouth and breathe through right here. And I used to come in, I'm like, Daddy, you know what's going on? How you feeling? He would say, oh, I'm fine. And like that too, with all that energy, I'm fine. And I'm thinking, sir, how are you really fine when you cannot breathe through your nose or your mouth? You're breathing through a hole in your throat. Sir, how are you fine when you can't even eat by mouth? Because when you try to eat by mouth, the food goes down into your lungs, into your stomach. Sir, how are you fine that you can't eat by mouth and all of your nutrition is going through a plastic tube in your stomach? But that's what we do. We pretend we don't say what the real is. But can I just share with you that when I had the courage to be vulnerable, when someone asked me, sis, how are you doing? And I'm like, girl, I'm struggling. I am struggling and I am so stressed out that my blood pressure is almost at stroke level. And from there, I learned for sure and for certain there is victory in vulnerability, honey. Because when I was vulnerable enough and fearless enough to truly share my truth, and what happened was resources started opening up for me. My help was coming from unexpected places. And it was just enough to be a bridge instead of me falling into the waters and drowning. Okay? So tonight, the only thing we're going to do is we are going to sip. We are going to breathe. We are just going to be, and we're going to be at ease because that's all sometimes that's really needed to turn a not okay to a okay in that moment. And each moment builds upon itself. So once again, I want to tell you, it's okay if in this moment you are not okay. It is even okay if you haven't felt okay in a few moments, a few days, a few weeks, and maybe in a few months. Okay? So, um, for tonight's session, what I am sipping on, it's getting darker and darker, amen, is release recharge. And this right here is hibiscus base, rosemary, cinnamon, things like that. The reason why I chose this one tonight was because this is my first blend, my firstborn baby. This is what was created the very first time that I acknowledged to myself that, girl, you are not okay. Girl, who are you? How did you get here? This is not the life that you planned. And how do I get through and get to something that feels like me, feels like I can breathe, makes me feel good to wake up in the morning and get out of the bed? And if that is you, you can let me know in the comments if that's you now or that's been you in the recent past or in the past. But this is the blend right here that was created and gave me a moment, just 5 minutes to brew, steep, and sip to feel okay in that moment. All right. So let's turn the lights down low, honey. Let's turn them down. Indeed. Who child? If you didn't feel that, baby child, I felt that. Mm. And let's just pour our tea. This baby right here, she is so nice. Mm, mm, mm. The rosemary helps give calming. The cinnamon also calms and brings some sweetness to life. You know, when you're not feeling okay, nothing feels sweet, right? Find yourself eating on Snickers and Oreos and a pint of ice cream and feeling worse. All right. So now that we have our tea, let's just take a quick inhale and exhale. And let's tell ourselves, I am okay where I am right now in this moment. I am okay right where I am in this moment. Let's take our tea, take another inhale in the nose, hold, release and exhale into your cup. And one more, because not only are we cooling our tea enough to sip, but we are also resetting our nervous system and telling our nervous system, baby, you're not being chased. It's not an emergency. It's okay to reset. It's okay to calm. It's okay to come back to homeostasis or balance. And inhale through the nose and hold. And exhale, release into your cup. Take a sip. So let it warm you. Those places where you've been cold energetically, cold mentally, cold, and you just felt shut off emotionally. Take another sip. Tell yourself, I'm okay in this moment. Yes, sis, you are okay in this moment. Doesn't matter if you're sad, Maybe your heart is aching because you just dropped your baby off at school. It's okay. If you were passed up for that promotion and you know you done training people, okay? It's okay. If your body feels like a stranger and you're trying to figure it out, it's okay. In this moment, right here, right now, you are okay just for this moment. Mm. Inhale again through the nose, deep, and hold and release. Soften, release. Take another sip. And allow the feeling of calm and ease to wash over you. And another sip. Mm. With every sip, it creates a moment that you feel a little lighter, a little softer, a little calmer in this moment. Mm. Empty. Now, our official affirmation of this session is: I can meet myself with compassion right here. I do not need to rush my healing. Girl, let's go. Take a sip. Oh, that is silly. Mm, this is so delicious. I can meet myself with compassion right here. I do not need to rush my healing. Sip and seal it. Yes. It's okay if your whole life isn't fixed. It's okay if your full healing isn't done. In this moment we have just created, giving yourself compassion, giving yourself permission to not have it all figured out, giving yourself permission for in the past you haven't been okay for a while. And maybe 10 minutes from now, you might not feel okay. But right now, in this moment, we have created an okay. I can make it. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now. Yes. This moment will build into another moment until you've had a bridge that's over the tidal waves in the waters below. And calm and ease begin to flood the soul and the mind. Oh, child, I feel so good. Amen. Ashe, and so it is. So, if you want to share in this, like I said, this is my firstborn baby, release, recharge. The hibiscus in here, the rosemary in here, the cinnamon in here, the moringa in here. This is what I created when I was not okay in my life. The Lord, the Spirit, gave me the formula for this. So while I was sipping, I felt okay. Calm and ease washed over me just for that moment. And I kept sipping, creating more moments until, all right, So reality.com, I'm put the link below. Release Recharge is part of the Stress Relief Collection. I love y'all. I really do. This tonight's session can benefit all, but of course, I always focus on my fabulous women over 40 because we have focused so much on making sure everybody else is okay. And we are not okay. And no one has asked, sis, are you okay? Can I do something for you? Can I support you? Can I throw you a life vest? So this is especially for you. So I want you to be well. I want you to do something well and wonderful for yourself. I want you to give yourself and show yourself compassion and rest well. Wake up, have an amazing day tomorrow. Dr. Michelle signing off. Get your release recharge. And I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Just breathe, be at ease, and calm. Love you. Mean it. Bye. Mwah.